Hello everyone, Dana here from Dana's Electrical Services, and in today's video I will be giving you a guide on how to buy the right solar light. We are going to go through this guide with three types of solar light in mind. So first one is the solar floodlight. So this is what the solar floodlight looks like. You have the light separate from the panel and they are connected using wire. So the panel can be mounted, well, not can be, the panel will be mounted separately from the light, so you can get to mount it exactly how you want. You have the wire, so you can extend it to wherever you want to put the panel and then put the light exactly where you want to put the light, right? So that one is very convenient as it relates to putting your light at a specific point or a specific location, which I would expect you want to do because you want to light a specific area, right? And it also gives you the opportunity to put the panel at the correct location so you can get a full optimization out of it, right? You want to capture as much sunlight as you can right throughout the day, right throughout the season. So that is the summary on the solar floodlight. And then the solar street light, and we're going to split the solar street light in two. So the first solar street light is the all-in-one solar street light. So this is what it looks like. You have the panel on top of the light and then you have the LED under the bottom. So this one is very tricky or very sticky because it can only work in specific location, right? So you have to find a balance in where you want to light and also if you can get sunlight coverage to your panel to charge the battery for your light. So as I said, that one is very tricky or very sticky and only can be used in specific location. As a matter of fact, all of them only can be used in specific location, right? And we will go through them in further details. I will show you some scenario and show you what is the ideal one for that area. Based on what you hear so far, you might say, but seems like it's better if I buy the solar floodlight and done. Don't bother with the solar street light. No, there are scenarios where the solar street light is the better bet. Oh, well, the solar street light is the better bet over the solar floodlight, right? Let's say a post. If you have a post, you can't angle the panel and the post correctly based on the bracket that you have, right? Unless you want to, well, let me not get technical. So let me backtrack a bit because I kind of drift. So as I was saying, yeah, the solar street light. First one, the all-in-one one. You have the panel on the back, light under the bottom. Ideal for street, as the name suggests. Solar street light that is more ideal for the street, right? So you can put it on the post, in parking lot and so forth. The next one is, well, also a solar street light, but this one you can see how it look. It has the panel has a separate bracket on top of the street light so you can better angle the panel in the correct direction. So the solar street light that has the separate bracket on top of the light that you can set the panel at the specific angle that you want to is better in all instances than the solar street light that has the panel on the back of the light, right? So just to give you a quick recap, you have the solar floodlight, yeah? You have two types of solar street light. The one with the panel fixed to the top of the light and the one with the panel that you can adjust at the top. As it relates to the two solar street lights, the one with the panel that on top that you can adjust is better in all instances. So now I'm going to show you a few scenarios and tell you which one would be better for this type of scenario. Okay, so now we are outside and this is the first roof structure that we look at. This is what we call the umbrella shape roof, right? Of the shape of an umbrella. This one is zinc. You might also find some in shingles. So on this type, the floodlight will definitely be the best option, right? And even though our light is meant for outdoors, we still try to put it under the cantilever, right? So we can take out some of the weather from off it. So even though it says it is for outdoor, we still don't put it directly out for extreme conditions because that will give us a longer lifespan. So a solar floodlight will be the best option for here. Put the light, mount the light under this cantilever right there. So under here, we'll mount the light and then put the panel on top of the roof and angle it how we're supposed to angle it, right? So that's the first scenario. If you have a roof with this shape, right? Don't remember what that shape is called, the one that has the upside down V looking like that. A solar floodlight will also be the best option for this scenario. So the solar floodlight, best option. Alright, so once we have a pole, it doesn't matter the type of pole. Once we have a pole, we're gonna use a solar street light, right? That is better to mount. Solar street light is better to mount than a pole. So once you have a pole like this, solar street light. So if you have a concrete post like this, right? Like the ones similar to what you'll put your meter in, this will put a solar street light on it, right? The only way I recommend you to put a floodlight on anything looking like this or any other pole is if you have a flat surface at the top, right? So if you have a flat surface at the top with nothing at all on it that is obstructing you, where you can mount your panel and angle it definitely how you want to angle it, then you can put a solar floodlight on this. So you can put the panel on the extreme top and then set the light where you want to set the light. That is the only way I'd recommend to use a solar floodlight or anything like that. Right? Walk again to this V shape. Floodlight is good. Floodlight is best for this. Alright, so if you have a roof like this, which is decking, flat surface at the top, then a solar street light, well, a solar floodlight again would be more ideal, but a solar street light is also acceptable because the surface is flat. So if you mount it to the top, right, as high as possible to the top, and if you can put it on the face of the cantilever, so right on the face of the cantilever, right there, it can work, right? So that's that. Roof type like this, shingles, again, umbrella shape, yeah. Solar floodlight would be the best bet. So I think you get the drift by now. So house or stuff like that, solar floodlight, posts and stuff like that, solar street light. So there you have it, guys. That is your guide on choosing the right solar light. So this was another video brought to you by Dana's Electrical Services. For more videos like these, please feel free to subscribe to my channel at Dana's Electrical Services. Thank you.